I caught up with him today in Montgomery, where he toured the National Memorial for Peace and Justice. Here's part of my conversation with nightly news anchor Lester Holt. You seem to enjoy getting out of New York, getting from behind the desk. Do you not like New York?
I love New York, but if you're not careful, it can become a bubble in what we do, and that's the last thing you want. We're a national newscast, so we want to be in the nation. So this is the third time we've done the Across America tour. People who know me know that I'm a reporter at heart. The most exciting, memorable moments of my career have not been sitting behind a desk. They've been out somewhere doing a story and talking to people. So it's what I like to do.
There have been other African Americans on national news desks, but you're the first every night. Do you find maybe a little significance historically in that?
I think there is. I mean, I don't try to make too big a deal of it, but as I go out and talk to people, the African American community in particular, I find this pride. And I love when young kids want to talk about it, because I remember as a small child, actually I don't remember, my mother has reminded me that, as a small child, I asked her one time, I said, how come there's no colored people on TV? We were colored back then. And I look at now where I am, and it's pretty amazing. If I can inspire kids, if I can make young people of color look and say, hey, I can do that, then it's pretty awesome.
In the Across America series, you're talking about two people who inspire in their communities. What inspires you?
What inspires me is people that can have intelligent debate. I love people often ask me, how do you not put your opinions, because I love to hear informed views on sides that I may or may not agree with, and I think it makes us better. I think that we begin to understand each other in better ways, and respect, when people can show respect toward each other, that's what inspires me and gives me hope for the future.
Couldn't be a nicer guy. Lester's Across America tour continues tomorrow in Florida. He may need some rain gear as Hurricane Michael approaches.